Okay. Come on. Kim, go back. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. There we go. Copy link. And then go back to YouTube. Whatever. Go. There we go. Didn't I just? There it is. Yes, Tracy Candy. Trying something a little different. Don't know. Maybe it's why I got reported, but no, not because of you, Tracy. No. Huh. Yeah. But because of my hand, I don't know. Somebody's like, "You," and then reported me. So I'm wearing a glove. Huh. I'm just gonna try that. Oh yeah. So yeah. I know EVS is streaming, so I doubt. That's why I had it over there. I don't get too many people watching, but hey, figured I'd stream a little. Get the scratchy scratchies going. Hope everybody's having a. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of background noise. Hope everybody's having a safe 4th so far. We're having fireworks go off here, of course, scaring the animals. Not a big firework person to begin with. But I got the day off, so that's good. See, told you. Told you background noise. So yeah. Poor dog. She's pretty scared. So yeah, like I said, I'm not as a no EVS. I don't have. Okay. See, I live in a big house. I live in a little house with a lot of people. But like I said, I'm not like EVS where I have all the anecdotes and ramblings and the fury. He's entertaining. I like him. Good guy. Good people. Should probably change my nib. Should have got my water too. Hi, Tracy. I know. Yes, Daddy can't pet you 24/7. See, I don't have a basement to go to like Ethan does. Nope. Do what you got to do with it. What am I saying? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just thicking up his chin a little bit. Tracy, yes, I know. I know you don't like it when Daddy's drawing. You want him to pay attention to you. Yes, you do. There's some groovy piano music going on, copyright free. You need to obey the YouTube lords, and that's fine. Sniper is not happy. Do that. Create a little. Wah, 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 wah. Go. Tangent with his dog tags. That's always fun. It's not anatomically correct. Yeah, I know it's not anatomically correct. I know. I wasn't going for that. I was going for cool factor. And hopefully that is good enough. Hopefully that is there. See his elbows behind there. Go smudgy smudge. Smudgy smudge, smudge, smudge. Oh, hi, Tracy. And I don't mind drawing to the piano music. Take this. Cut that in. There we go. Kind of stretched and played with the anatomy a little bit. Because it's comics. Comics are fun. Well, some of them are anyway. Some of them are kind of depressing. Some of them are not even supposed to be entertaining. You know, get in pedal. Gotta get in with the camera. Went out, had steak today. Steak is always good. It was a good steak. I know. Supposed to get them so they're bleeding, but that's not my usual go-to. I usually butcher them like everybody hates it and cook it well done because of doctor's orders. But today I got it medium. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I'm still just like I do better. I think it's funny sometimes, it says it's streaming. I hope I am. Yeah, I don't really know. Because one time I went live and like I was 15 or no, not 15, like 7 minutes in. I went onto YouTube and said it was just a 2-minute video. So hopefully I'm actually streaming. I don't even know. I have to entertain all my wonderful viewers. Louie Bluey. Drop the radio. Let's do this. Some little wine action here. There we go. Oh, geez, no one watches draw streams, so I know, but I don't think I have any important to say or talk about. Ooh, the wokies are woke. Justice warriors are justice. Water's wet. The sky's blue. And there's secrets. Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Bill. Like 8 tablets. One to see if I'm actually 3. One to see if I'm streaming, one to play the music, and the other to stream from. I'm sure the music's very audible. Barely audible. Barely auditable? Oh. What's up, Andre? How's it going, man? You follow me on Twitter? I didn't know that. Thank you. Oh, you follow me on YouTube. That's what it is. Well, it's good to know I'm live. Didn't know if I was. Y'all having a gonna do fireworks down? Well, no. Don't you have animals? I don't know if you just heard an explosion go off here. I don't know what the situation. I mean, they, canceled fireworks, but yeah, I mean, sometimes it's nothing changing is actually a good thing. Sometimes I know that with the COVID, I know that the bars are shut back down there, but I don't. Some fireworks are banned, so I don't know if you are canceled. But I don't know if you guys are doing anything tomorrow. See, this is his belt. This is his strap for his pouches. I didn't put in as many pouches as the Pouch Master Frege does. But then again, a lot of this pencil got smudged out and I had to redraw it. And I had had to white out some of that area, so screwed it up big time when I went in to ink it. I made the pouches way too small. Yeah, they're letting them off here. They're exploding the fireworks here. Things are pretty much the same too. Like with the, as far as the same can be for the. Oh, I guess I got. Unless he left. I don't know if you're still there. If I got kicked off. I probably have to navigate away from the music, which is fine. Okay. Somebody's back at least. I don't know if it's you, Mr. Andre, sir. I don't know what I'm in my room. My service, the Wi-Fi isn't the best back here. But thought I'd do something, a little live streaming. Oh, Tracy, why are you sitting by the door? Tracy can't sit by the door. I know it's closed. And do my made up muscles. Give me ink. Thank you. My made up things. I have a message of some kind. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Oh no, why is my phone going off like crazy? Did I get reported again? All that, all those slang swear words and everything that I throw around. Yeah, everyone, they canceled, but people are still letting them off. People are still letting them go out here. It's obnoxious. Yes, Tracy. I know. You don't like it when I draw. Because I'm not paying attention to you. Check the. Oh, okay. Responding to those text messages. No, I don't want that your. I want that your. Yes, hi Tracy. I don't even know if you can hear the music. Can you even hear that? Turn it up. Soothing piano music. Not baby. Oh no! Sniper. Sniper down. Sniper down. You guys still have a dog at your place? Are you still fostering? fostering humans. We got a lot of humans here. It's really hard for me to go live or jump on streams. Campaign's kind of taking a hit because of it. This wrist is so tiny. Yeah. Oh, you got a little yapper now? You little 7-pound yapper? Is it like like a mixed breed or something, or like a Chihuahua Terrier like Talia and I had? Oh, that's good. Usually the little tiny ones bark like crazy, but I'm sure it's cowering in fear everywhere today because of the big bada booms. Maltese. Those are tiny. Maltese. Because we had the whiskey was a what? Wasn't it whiskey a Maltese Shih Tzu mix? So I don't know if I know the breed of the Maltese. The Maltese Falcon. I never really saw that movie. Here, it's good. Maltese Falcon. Jason, what are you doing there? Wow. Well, I just do that. That works. Give him a little extra. There we go. Make up some more muscles. Why not? Some more veins and arteries and things. And just make it up. It's not supposed to be accurate. It's supposed to be dynamic. Give it some hair. Some forearm there. A little hair. Oh, I actually got 3 people watching. I'm shocked. Oh, look at that. I'm so popular. Hashtag blessed. Yeah. Inking a sniper piece from Black Flag. Well, I drew it in drawing. Making him a little stylized. No, I'm dead too. No more popularity for Jason. Goodbye, red carpet. You will be missed. Pardon me. No, I don't even streaming. Had steak for lunch. That was nice. You still doing your draws? Some of your work on the Facebook. I'm not on it as often as I used to be. It's all political, COVID, and everything like that. It's just boring. Oh, excuse me. I jump on Facebook for the memes and see how see artwork. That's about it. Not much for all the other crap that goes on in there. And Twitter ain't no different. It's hard to. Twitter's a cesspool of yapping half the time. There's some good people on there though. Some talented artists and quality. writers and CGers and stuff. So oh no. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Get that arm here going. Action packed. Look at that. Look at that camera going like crazy. Yeah, that's fun. Shaky camera. That's professionalism right there. We have nothing but professionalism here at Unhinged Entertainment. Presents Absolute. Now on Indiegogo. Go check it out. Back it. Love it. Live it. So yeah. Because Anna insists on hairy men. So we're gonna add some hair to him. Make him a hairy guy. Hairy arms. Got some hair. Okay. The guns I still gotta put in. Not his arms. Oh, those are guns already. But I'm gonna put him in guns. I'm like the best at them. But usually end up making them up. Come on. I gotta fix that boot. The boot's a little too thick on his ankle. He's got a knife in it, and it's kind of throwing off the. Like, see, I gotta thin this area here because there's a knife here. It's throwing it off a little bit, but it's making it too thick, and that's annoying me. But that's what I said. I mean, the guns, I could look some up, I guess. That's boring. Who wants accuracy? Who wants things to be accurate? It's comics. They're made up. You can make up weapons. Rob Liefeld made up skinny guns. Skinny guns. I don't mean his arms. And skinny feet. I know, that's cliche. Don't make fun of Rob. He's a good guy. He was a nice guy. I was just more of a Larson, Lee, McFarlane guy. Also, I wasn't allowed to collect any of the good stuff anyway, so the older siblings collecting those. I do have New Mutants signed though by him, not because of me. My brother got it signed. I'll go fetch it. Maybe. We'll see if I can find it. Let me go look for it. A couple people in here who wants to see New Mutants. 87, 84? Something. 87. Somewhere over here. Oh, wait. Somewhere over here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Watch out, Tracy. Watch out. I know it's. Pretty sure it's in this stack somewhere. What do we got? What is this? I don't know what this is. Motown Machine Works. It's pretty cool though. I don't know where that's from. If I'm gone now. Deadpool #0 by Wizard. I don't know if that's worth anything. Dark Victories. I thought it was in this stack. Maybe this is just a stack of stuff I want to look at. Yeah, Spawn. Oh, there it is. There you go. 87. And yeah, signed by old Rob Liefeld right there. Yeah, pretty spiffy. You get graded one of these days. Look at that though. That's cool. I like his eye. I know it's inked by McFarlane. I don't know. I don't know. McFarlane always puts in his own style whenever he inks anyone. But that cable looks pretty cool. What's this? I don't know what this is. The old stuff right here. Let's see. No backgrounds really. It's blacks and gray shading. Who did this? I'm trying to find a panel or page or something that has actual stuff in it. It's alright. Weird. I don't even know what it is. There we go. Let's see. Artist and logo design. Lance Sells. I don't know who that is. Ooh. There you go. That one these days. But yeah, New Mutants 87. Signed by good old Rob. Pretty sure that's. I don't think that's been opened. It should be like a 9 rating or something up there. Yeah, I was. And I have a bin of signed comics. I think I got Eric Larson, Savage Dragon, #1 mini. That awesome cover. Because I was allowed to get that one, but my older siblings got the McFarlane and the Lee and the Liefeld. So I got the other guys, which I'm fine with. I did get the Frega Boom. See, I want it to be dark and dirty. That's what's going on there. Dark and dirty. Yeah. But yeah, we were at the San Diego Comic Con '92, and that's how we got a lot of stuff signed by those Image guys. They had pretty much just come out. So I believe they're still under the Malibu label too. Let's curl this here. Okay. Pinch this. And we are going to. Waka, waka, waka. So yeah, it was fun. I actually shook Jack Kirby's hand. I do believe he had a birthday that year, and that's where Frank Miller, or not Frank Miller, Alan Moore.
Yes, Tracy, I think it was Alan Moore. You're right.
Did like a speech for his birthday, saying how crappy Marvel treated him and stuff like that. It was pretty funny. I was only what 12 or 13, something like that. But I remember we were staying at the hotel that connected to the convention center. I saw Jim Lee. I believe it was Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld. I think Jim Valentino was with him too. I'm not sure. But walking down the hallway, it was like a superstar moment for brothers and I. Were like, oh, look at that. It's cool. But it was a good time. Saw Jack Kirby cut his wife had to help him actually cut the birthday cake. I don't know if it was. I think it was his wife. I don't know. Like I said, it was a long time ago. That's not how cloth wraps and print. I don't care. Do what I want. I do what I want. This is his hand. There we go. Watch that out in a minute there. But yeah. Comic Con was a good time. I miss Comic Cons. I've done a couple local ones. They're fun to do. Mainly sold prints of established characters and stuff. Which is fine. That's what people mainly want. I don't know. Color prints. I would rather just draw stuff. Oh, well.
Yes, Tracy. I know.
I don't know if you guys know. So yeah. And so what do you all collect? All of you that are not watching. Well, there's one. I don't know if you still you, Andre, or somebody else, but oh, there we go. Gotta. I might go in with a brush here. Brush that up later. And I might actually go in with some red. Cut them up. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna give him some more arm hair right here. There we go. Let's cut up here. It's got an elbow pad on this. Oh yeah, I didn't do this. Oh, here I go hitting the thing again. I didn't do this arm because of the gun. It has like a what is that? That stock or whatever. Right there. I can always just put something in there real quick. You can fix it later. All right, we're gonna do that. Railroad. I don't know if you all know that terminology, but a railroad, when you're inking, is when you push down and it splits. It splits. I don't know if you can see the pointy ends split open a little bit there, and then the ink separates. It goes over. It's called railroad ink, so it looks like railroad tracks. It's pretty cool. It's a nice. It just means you need ink, but it can be nice if you utilize it properly as an effect. I sometimes do it in my other pieces. I purposely try to get that effect. It's not, I don't know, I'm not that good as where I can get it on purpose all the time, but sometimes I can get it. It's nice. But I know my sniper, he's looking a little kind of anime maybe, or more stylized if anything, but I was going for that effect anyway. I wanted him to not be a traditional look. I mean, I've drawn him before looking like a traditional guy or human expression. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this in right here and make some stuff up right now. Some soothing music. All right. I am making like a stock way. Like I said, my Twitter thing. Come watch me screw it up. I do a good job screwing it up. And we're going to cut that in more so we can double up this part. This part, there we go. Sticking that up a little bit there. And I am excited to see Black Flag come out. It's going to be cool. I mean, that's Frigga's baby, so it's going to be fun to get. And in Charlie London's book, I think is going to be really cool. I like Charlie Chaplin, so I'm not as huge of a fan as Charlie is, but I still think he's cool. I mean, like, I don't know how accurate that Robert Downey Jr. movie is, but it's a good movie, and I've seen some documentaries on him. Mr. Chaplin. That's gonna be cool. Well, hello, Max Work. How are you? How are you? How is your holiday treating you? Did you see the signed Liefeld, You Mutants? I had up earlier. I was kind of bragging. I didn't get. I mean, my brother had gotten it signed, not me, but I was with him. It's over there. My cat's laying on it, I think. She don't care. Yeah, she must be a McFarlane fan. Well, McFarlane inked it, so I guess she's a Jim Lee fan. She'll paw at this thing whenever it's on the ground over my floor. She doesn't have her front claws, unfortunately, but she'll paw at it and lay on it. Little brat. So like I said, I hope you're having a good 4th, Mr. Max Works. I may not, as I said earlier, I'm not as entertaining as some of the other YouTubers out there, but I try. Do a little speakity speak as I work, and I know draw streams aren't the most crowd pleasing events, but hey, who am I? I just draw. I draw things. And this is Sniper from the Black Flag. Sniper. Might toss in a little red. Oh, you don't have a holiday. Oh, you're not in America. Well, that might explain why you don't have a holiday. But welcome to our country now. I had bad eyes, so it'll take me an hour and a half to read your thing. But I'm okay. Well, that's good. Yes, I am as well. I am okay as well. I am okay. No complaints, and even if you do, it's kind of pointless. So, just trying to get in some live streaming. Maybe talk to the peeps, discuss things. Like I said, it'd take me an hour to read. I would be. I just don't find the mood to stream. Yeah, I mean, I used to stream actually more often on Facebook. But then, I have my YouTube channel because, when you're being in crowdfunding, you kind of want your YouTube, go back absolute today now on Indiegogo. But a lot, and I understand with things going on, but you want no background noise. I mean, there's often quite a lot, so I can't really stream that much. And also, I thought you had to have 1,000 subs to go live on mobile, and you do, but to go live via YouTube, I'm using Streamlabs, or StreamYard. Sorry, my apologies to Streamlabs and the fine people who make it. So you could go live because you're not going live straight through YouTube. So this was my 3rd attempt, I think. My second one got flagged, and I don't know how. Enough YouTube friend, Comic Escape friend, and I were discussing just comics and art and pop culture. All of a sudden, I was 45 minutes in and just flagged it, and it's in appeal right now because I don't know why they flagged it. And we weren't cussing or swearing. There was no vulgarity. The drawing I was working on was just a woman fully clothed. So yeah, I don't know. But I like doing it. I first started, oh, pardon me, doing draw streams on Facebook to get used to drawing at conventions. Because I was going to be doing some conventions locally, and I never really drew in front of people that much. So I wanted to get used to it. And I think going live and working is a good way to get over that I guess, fear, I guess you could say. But yeah. But thank you for joining, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Whereabouts are you from? In what country do you reside? See, I already knew I was going to screw this up. I shouldn't have added this part yet, but I get anxious. I get impatient. I guess it's fine. It'll be okay. I can fix things with whiteout. I gotta white out some stuff anyway, just for stylistic purposes. Yeah, I got his flared out like leggings or whatever, the calf. That was sexy. All right. Calf area here. And I cut into this bootstring, so I need more white out there. That's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that stream. I mean, to me, it's not a huge deal if it's not ever displayed ever again because, it's just me drawing. It's not like I'm not like, this just in or something. I'm just my crowdfunding comic really isn't like at $100,000, $100,000 or anything. So it's not like I needed it. I mean, I do need the traffic in a way, but I'm not sponsored or anything or monetized. So yeah. Oh, Germany. Oh, I have German blood in me. Oh, you were on Shay's stream. Oh. Contribute. Oh. Contribute artwork. Oh yeah, didn't I you sent me the you added me in the Twitters or whatever. I'm not that great with Twitter, but I pretty sure I followed you back. Uh, so you should be able to DM me. I think it's stupid. I looked it up, and you're supposed to be able to DM people that don't follow you, but they could turn that feature off. As far as I know, I don't have it turned off. Uh, like I said, I can understand people turning it off. They don't want to get bombarded with things, but yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up on the Twitters. If you can't, Facebook, Unhinged Entertainment is on Facebook. You always hit me up there. You email me, unhingedent@gmail.com. There's a billion ways to get a hold of me. Well, okay, not a billion, but you know. Yeah, I like Shay. She's cool. I don't know if you saw any of the Tracy. That's like $100 comic.
More because it's signed. I know you don't care.
I don't know if you saw any of the Absolute Valkyries that I've been doing. That's because of Shay. So yeah, you were on the stream. You saw the one. I've done 2 or 3 more. No. Oh, yeah, they're fun to do, and I was gonna do them, color the one live, and I just ended up coloring it. And I think it would have been like a 3-hour stream or something, which is fine. But it was at like 2 in the morning. So, and I know somebody's up somewhere all the time. but there's somebody that sleeps in the room right over there, and they would hear me talking and stuff, and I could whisper. It's just people got to crank up their microphone at that point, and they would rather just not watch it. I don't blame them. Can't be mad. Can't. Be. Yes, Tracy, I know. I know you don't like me drawing. You just want me to pet you. You do. Pet the kitty. Yes, cats don't care if you're live. No, they don't care. And see this here? Yeah. Way to go, Jason. That's all that fun stuff right there. I can make it work. I can make it work. I like Tim Gunn over here. Make it work. I like Tim Gunn. He's cool. He's king. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, it's so calming. Probably only when I do it. You could speed up the yeah. Of the yeah. 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 Can. You can. You can do that. I actually have done time lapse videos though. There's some in my feed. I think there's a Spider-Man and an alien. I think so. Was yeah, and like you said, it could, speed it up and record it, and I thought of that too. The iPad does tend to get in the way a little bit because if I have to get closer or something, because my eyes are so horrible, uh, it gets in the way a little bit. But I'll probably do a time lapse of something soon here, just because I do like doing them. I think they're fun. Uh, Sometimes before bed, I'll do like a half hour quick sketch thing. Have my phone here with the top stopwatch going, and I'll doodle in a sketchbook or something. You know what? This is yeah, 3 people. That's the most I've ever had anyone watch. And as far as views, yeah, I don't really hardly get any views, man. So don't sweat it. Just keep posting them. That's cool. See, I gotta keep going with that perspective line now. But I probably won't add that full on gun in yet. Yeah, keep posting them. That's what I do. I'm like, you know what? I know nobody's gonna watch them, but that's fine. You know, there's so much on YouTube, and especially with art, forget about it. I'd actually been on Twitch a few times, and I heard a ding. I did some live streams on Twitch and stuff like that. That sucked. But Eric Canetti's on Twitch. So is Jim Lee. Those are fun to watch. But the thing is, with those, Canetti draws more than Jim Lee does. Jim Lee, half the time, he's looking at the chat, being like, welcome this, thanks for sub, thanks for sub, thanks for sub. And I don't, he's got to do it. So he's like drawing maybe a total of a half hour, but he finishes a full piece in that half hour. Yes, you're gonna bug me because I just put ink on my nib. Yeah. I do it over the iPad. Yeah, well, I have the snake arm, and I do end up hitting it from time to time, which kind of sucks. But I like the iPads. I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android, so I like the iPads time lapse more. It's faster than my Android, and plus, I know you can set it to airplane mode or something, but you get people that text me even at 3 a.m. It's obnoxious. But and and the camera's a little better. I think I honestly don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm not a photographer. But I like doing those time-lapse sketches. They're fun. They keep you loose, too. Like I need to be any looser. This thing is the most disorganized. There's no rhyme or reason to half the stuff I do. I'm guessing 99% of the time, and I hope it's good. But, no, like I said, hey, I'm 55 in, and I've yet to be flagged.
Yes, Tracy, I am. Yes. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, see, I'm pausing quite a long time just to read the one, but the text is, to me, the text is practically gray against a white background, and I can't really see it that well. But and like I said, it's Jim Lee. He wants to keep up. He wants to be friendly enough, but when you get 70 people subbing in 3 minutes, and he's saying thank you to each and every one of them, it's like, dude, all right, I'm sure they're happy that they're there to see you draw, and some of them do have questions and stuff, and it's usually the same questions, what do you use, and can you teach us this, or have you drawn this guy, and blah 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 blah, which that's cool. You can ask the professionals any question you want. So I think that's pretty spiffy, but some of it, like I was watching David Finch stream, he constantly got, how do you draw this? How do you draw that? And I get it. They want to learn. And he wants them teach them. He doesn't want to be a jerk and be like, but honestly, I would rather, in what I would rather do is go on YouTube and search it like crazy. I do that way just because they're going to get asked it 8 million times and I know it. So, like I said, and somebody asked me, hey, I don't mind answering it either. So I get what he's doing. I'm just kind of impatient. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just Google that. I'll Google it. I'll go on YouTube and I'll find it. So, like I said, I'm very, very happy with. So far, I'm happy with the way this is kind of turning out. I mean, I'm going to actually send this to Frege because he's been nothing but supportive for my campaign. Whenever he sees them in the chat, he's like, oh yeah, hey, you guys, go check out Absolute. So he's awesome. And I'm forever appreciative. And like I said, whether he likes it or not, I'm sending whether he likes, well, he's going to get it, whether he like, you know what I mean? If he likes the piece, cool. If he can burn it, he can cut it up and use it as confetti, whatever. But it's mainly just a thank you. I think he might appreciate it. I hope. I don't know. I know he doesn't mind my artwork. He actually says he likes it. But I'm the kind of guy who hears that from anyone in the industry, and I just think they're being nice. I think that they're like, it's like that 6-year-old that shows you a picture they drew, and you're like, oh yeah, it's pretty good, when it actually ain't very good at all. You're just being nice. So that's what I feel like half the feedback I get from like a lot of people. It's like I said, I know I'm not a horrible artist, but when it comes to like people like Frege or any professional, and they're like, yeah, that's pretty good. I like this. I'm like, yeah, he's just being nice. He's hanging on my fridge. Good job. Go show your mom. Who likes my artwork too? It'd be kind of horrible if your mom hated your artwork. Oh, that sucks. What are you doing? A lot of the time she hates the content. she's not, fond of what the content is, because I do tend to draw some. I guess you can call it horror. I don't know. I don't call it horror. It's horrific in a way, I guess. But I just go all out. I don't have any samples with me right now. Oh, what are we gonna do? Hold on 2 seconds. I think I got one over here. I'll show you a sample of it. I'll show you a sample of it. All right. Oh, my back. Get no. Ah, there it is. Like I said, I'm not into horror, but like this is a free flow piece that I did, but not too many Christian, people in their 60s are gonna like, oh, this is really good. They just like that it's done well. You got like spine thingy, but like I said, I guess you can consider this horror. It's I don't know. It's actually an ex-girlfriend, but so like they like what I do, but they don't like what I do. So that's just one of them. And yeah, I'm not ungrateful. They react to it, and that is cool. Oh, if I could cool. Please not. Please don't burn it. Yeah, Sam Keith style. Sam Keith is a big influence on mine. To me, he brought art to comics. I know there's other people before him who did too, but he just really took it to a crazy level. So I am inspired by Sam and Jonathan Wayshak. And thank you, by the way. Yeah, that was inspired by an ex-girlfriend. People wear masks. There's actually a rosary beads in it because she's not Catholic, but she's Christian. What is she? No, she's Christian. But either way, yeah. So, people wear masks, but it's kind of a horror piece, I guess. I don't know. It's darker themed in a way. But yeah, as far as Sam Keith goes, though, a little, with the arm, yeah, the hair and stuff, but and especially the over exaggeration of the anatomy, the incorrectness of the anatomy, because it is not anatomically correct. But yeah, Sam is definitely. I have, and I'm very upset by this. And I will get his signature on it eventually. But I have the image, darker image, number one. It's signed by Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld, but not Sam Keith. And I need his signature on it. I can't remember who you get a hold of. You have to get a hold of like his agent or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with a brush here, that'd be so awesome to have all three signatures by all three artists. I would love it. And it's not. I got it signed before all the verified signature thing existed. And I got a few slabbed signature comics. The highest one is 9.2, and that's a Spawn number 4, signed by Todd. My brother got Spider-Man 300 signed by Todd, and that's at an 8.5 right now. We went to a lot of conventions back in the 90s. We were teenagers, and our father would take us, and or our father and mothers, and then as we got old enough, one of us would drive, and we went to quite a lot of conventions, and that's where I met Frege the first time, and I actually have the one book he hates the most, signed by him, Deathmate Red. He hates that book. It's funny to hear him talk about it because I'm like, that's the one I got your signature on. So yeah, it was pretty funny. So it took me an hour. Sorry, I'm trying. Okay, we're on track now. We're on track now. So yeah, but and that's back when the conventions were all really fun. In the '90s when it was completely yeah. Can be started. I like the movies, but when the conventions are now mainly just about that, come on, you could do it, Nib. There you go. It's just it's like, man, you guys are here for the really the wrong reason, and I know they mainly wanted conventions to be like that back in the day. They wanted them to be for allowed entertainment, but it totally has shied away from the comic books these days and the creators that created all those things behind the movies and everything that we have today, and it's gotten away from that, and it's gotten to the star power. I mean, remember? I mean, McFarlane and them, they still do draw crowds, but man, people would line up like crazy. You saw that extreme video live Frege had. He shows it on his channel from time to time where kids are lined up and stuff. I was there. I mean, not at those ones, but I remember what that was like. It was like they were like rock stars. It was crazy. It was like going to a rock concert practically. It was really fun. And you had the vendors. You get your things you couldn't find anywhere else. Now I have a hard time finding things even with the vendors there. People are there to get Jason Momoa to sign his picture, take a photo for $50. You got to make money too. I mean, it is what it is. It's cool. It is cool. Yeah, they didn't. I don't know how often they went international. I know David Mack kind of tours around quite a lot now. My eyes are going haywire. Oh, no, yeah, no conventions. That sucks. Yeah, see, that's the thing, and I guess I don't know if they really realized that back then. About how huge the comics were here, and they could be just as big, overseas, but they never really did the conventions. Maybe I don't know. More and more. Yeah, I mean, and like I said earlier, I know David Mack. He goes over to Japan quite a lot. He's very big in that culture. But but also with nowadays, there's a lot more artists that are just based overseas in other countries, and they're phenomenal. There's Brazil's getting out a lot of great artists. There's the UK. They got some great cats over there. Oh, coffee went down the road too. But like I said, I don't know if they realized it, like the boom, and I know it was a bubble, and that sucks. It was a cool experience, and I see footage of it from time to time, and it's a nice nostalgic moment, and I'm glad I had to have those memories. But living in the age we're living in today, we're kind of lucky also. Like, so if you didn't have the conventions back then, nowadays, for one, like I said, they are going more overseas too, and also you can just half the time just email someone like, hey, I got this comic book. I know there's you guys don't come over here, but if I mail it to you, do a give the money, mail it back. Will you sign it for me? You can get a head sketch. You can do anything nowadays, and that's really cool. It's cool growing up between those two periods. You have that moment before all the digital with, like I said, that rock star effect and bumping the iPad so it shakes everywhere and people get upset at you. And then I don't want to touch that. And then with today's age, with it being digital, or you go like, hey, I love that. Can I get a print of it? They'll email you. You can email you a PDF. And you can get it printed out somewhere or print it yourself. We're living in a pretty groovy time, baby. That was horrible. Don't ever do that again, Jason. What are you doing? You're going to lose all of your viewers. It's going to be riots in the streets of your hometown. Like I said, I know how to. Yeah, money is a factor. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so crazy the price per foot. And you know what? Forgive me. I keep saying, dude. If you're a woman, my apologies. Unless you don't care. And then, I mean, you could be a dude if you're a woman. Why not? I don't discriminate. But yeah, no. The money for photographs is just astronomical. I'd rather just find one online and print it out and hang it up. I don't care if he signed it. But like that's why I'd rather go meet an artist and get an original head sketch or something. At that point, that's worth the effort. That's worth, like, if I don't know, I say Jason Momoa because it's the only name that's coming. My name is Jason. It comes to my head right now. But if he's charging $50 for a headshot and sign it and then you get a picture, or you can go to Artist Alley and for $25 get a head sketch from any a no namer really that's just amazingly talented. Give me that any day. Give me the original piece of artwork. You can't sell that on eBay. Well, guess what? It's so oversaturated with everybody has that Momoa piece now, or that Chris Pratt or something. You know what I mean? It's like, give me the art. Give me the creators. It is ridiculously overpriced. So, like, look at CG. Even in Comicsgate, it's cool. You can buy the comic, or even there's some out there that have it like you get the comic in, for $50, you get the comic in the head sketch. Right there, you're going to get some original artwork from the artist himself. You don't need to go to the convention. That's great. You can get a full page of artwork. I mean, it's cool what you can do nowadays, and I'd rather that. I like the actors that are out there. Don't get me wrong, or actresses. Just say actors to be. Tracy, I know you're suffering. I know. Stubborn cat. Okay. Oh, cool. Family man. I have a cat. I'm pretty sure that comes close. I think that's about exactly the same thing. It's not. I know, Tracy. I live with my family though, and right now we're in like a commune situation. Not communist situation. Commune situation. So, and it's fine. Family. It's family. So it's kind of hard for me to go live in my room right now. I'm subjected to my room. But yes, this New Mutants number 87. I don't think you saw it. I'm gonna show you next. It's cool. I don't think you saw it. Look at that. And I actually found this like a month ago in a box of comics. Like I said, my brother had gotten it signed at the San Diego Comic Con, and yeah, it's just been stored away in my it's been stored away in a comic box for years on end. Just not dug it out. I got to get it graded. Well, a month ago, got it dug out. But I love this cover. It's iconic. I also found the first appearance of Deadpool. I think my brother sold, but I also found the second appearance of Deadpool and the third appearance of Deadpool. Just, I think they were both unbagged and unboarded, just in a box. I'm like, really, dude? So yeah. See that? Yeah. So it was pretty funny. For a 50-page sketchbook. Really? You take $10 for a 50-page sketchbook. Wait, did you pay $10 for it? Oh, no. Oh, okay. You know what? $10 is $10, I guess. And hey, get your stuff, dude. I've given away so much artwork for free, even like in the past month or two. So, and not like to people like Frega or something like that, but just in general. You know, like, hey, you want it? I don't want it. Here you go. And I probably could have sold it for money even if I, but I am an unknown too. I'm an unknown, and so people don't know who I am. So even if my stuff is, I think it's good. I don't want to be like it's the best ever because it's not. But I like my stuff. I see it on Facebook, and I'll be like, "Who did that?" Because my eyes are so bad. I'm like, "Oh, it's me." Um, but at $10, hey, $10. Uh, yeah, if you're not sure, go dig them out because they're worth something. Uh, yeah, we like I said, we went to a lot of conventions. My brother probably sold quite a bit of stuff too, but he kept that one. Prints, sketches. Yeah, that's cool. I did something like that. I did a zine, although I'm unhappy with it. I did a zine of my lunch sketches, like some of them, and then uh, you know I left a page so I could put a sketch in it too. But I had done it on a gloss paper, so I got it when I do the sketch in it. I have to use a certain microns, and I also have to wait a few minutes before it to dry. I can use ballpoint pen too. I think I can use ballpoint pen, but that's a cool idea, and I like it when people do that. Even if you don't, even if you just buy the sketchbook later on, you can get the thing drawn in or something. I think that's a clever idea. Like EVS has that blank page in Cyberfrog, Blood Honey, because he could do a head sketch in one of the tiers, and that's where he did the head sketch. But if you don't get the head sketch, you meet him at a con or something later. There's that CG Con coming up, hopefully one day, which I would like to be a part of. My book has to get funded first. By the way, all, all three of you, that's what the number of viewer count is. Go back absolute. No, now an Indiegogo. So yeah, like I said, it's living in the age we live in is pretty cool. I could even mail it to him, be like, hey, dude, here's however much money he needs. Can I get a head sketch? He would do it. Send it back to you. That's cool. So I do have those memories of the conventions, and they were great. But I've been to a couple. Last real one I went to, oh man, it had to be like 20 years ago. I haven't been to a convention in forever. Like a big con. I don't go to Wizard Cons. I think they're just kind of lame. But because they're more about they sell like everything there. I think a friend of mine got a sugar glider at a Wizard Con. It's like, what? You got a live animal at a comic book convention? Weird. But let's put in. Let's go with this area here. Like I said, he is nowhere near. I'm going to bump this iPad a little bit. He is nowhere near anatomically correct, and that's okay. So I'm going to cut that in. I can't really see what I'm doing. Pencil lines are up on. We're going to cut in his gut a little bit more. I'm going to cut in his gut a little bit more. I don't use non-repo blue. I can't see it. I can't see. If I look askewed from the paper, then I can see it a little bit, but uh, it just blends in. I can't see that. And pencil too. If the pencil's too light, gone. I can't really make heads or tails out of it. But and I could see this pencil for the most part. I was thinking about putting a bunny, bunny rabbit right here, little bunny. Yeah, the paper is, and I went through. I went through something. A company I went through when I was in college, that we printed our portfolio books, and which was stupid. I hated that. But anyway, and it was overly priced, as well as I picked like a gloss paper, and I didn't. I the blank page wasn't an afterthought. I had wanted to do that, but I just I just screwed up. Just screwed up. All right, let's go ahead. This is a thing for his gun. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a garter belt. You never know. You know what I mean? Maybe snipers feeling like rocking a garter belt. Are we going to get ice cream? I'd like to get ice cream. We're not going anywhere. But yeah, so I have done a couple conventions locally, and they're fun. They're fun. I have a good time. And I did do a drawing in somebody else's sketchbook of Luigi or Mario. It's me, Mario. And that was fun. Most people, like I said, though, they like to buy prints. They like to buy low cost prints, no matter who you are. Uh, I initially was charging more because I was like, you know what, I think this is what it should cost because I'm using all my ink, printing it home. It's costing me money, and so I didn't sell that many. And the guy next to me was like selling them for $5 and stuff like that. I'm like, I think I was charging 10. Once I lowered them to 5, though, on the next con, yeah, they sold a lot more. And I do 11 by 17 prints. Those are more, and they sell okay. Those are 10 or 20. I think they're 20, but they do all right. I actually sold more of my original artwork prints than comic book prints, which is kind of funny and very flattering. I like doing my original, non-comic stuff. It's fun. It's therapeutic. I use the free flow system, but not really Frega's free flow system, um, where I don't plan it out or lay it out. I just go into it, and then you get some weird stuff created. I mean, obviously I think about it after, what might go here, what might go there. Oh, the dog's going outside. They're letting off fireworks, and she's very afraid to go outside. Poor dog. No, I'm getting yelled at. People getting yelled at. Oh, watch out. But I'm wearing the glove because I have a skin condition, and I think that's why my last stream got reported. Is somebody was horrified by it? I don't know, but or maybe they thought I was being violent in some manner, like YouTube or something. But so and so far I've yet to get struck, and I've been live for an hour and a half. So see, I've been doing this thing an hour and a half, and really all I've gotten done was that arm, a little detail here. Like when I do these, and this is what I do with my comic. Even though it's digital, I take my time. I want it to look good, and I hope it looks good. I hope this looks good. And even still, like when I go into my comic now, I'll open it up or go to post something on Twitter, to promote it. I'm like, oh man, I need to change some of that. I need to add some detail here, maybe a background there. I still do that. I want to put out something really good. And I don't know. I know I'm rambling, but hey, um, Let's see. Cool. Yes. 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 Yeah. Okay. Wow. Really? Oh, Senator. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Us Americans weren't taught that their language. Centimeters. Okay. I'm assuming, okay, 11 by 17. Okay. Yeah. So we're in the ballpark. All right. Don't use them weird numbers with centimeters. But, and that's good. I think that's good pricing, though. That's to me is about right. I was charging too much, I think, for my 8.5 by 11s, looking back at it. But the way I saw it, I was like, I colored these. I don't think I suck. So, but yeah, if you see my comic, it's it's kind of like this, but not as detailed. Like it's detailed, but it's not. I don't know. I guess maybe it is. It's not as exaggerated though. Things are proportionate. So my next book, my next book, not the one I'm going to do with my brother, but my next book, provided I get absolute done, is going to be kind of like this, where it's just out there. It's exaggerated. It's dynamic. It's in your face. I have a couple ideas, and that's one of the things I want to do. I want to do something very cool in style. Yeah. The half of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's 8.5 by 11 then at that point. And yeah, to me, $5 for that is a good price for a print. Uh, Granted, if you're Joe Madureira, I can understand charging a little bit more, but I don't know. I also tried to limit my prints at first, but that's another reason why I charged a little more. I wasn't going to do any more of them. I don't think I had printed more than what I said I was going to do. I usually do just 5, a set of 5, and that's it. But I'm sick of doing other characters. Like I love drawing Spider-Man and stuff, but excuse me. I did a Batgirl that was actually a Batwoman, whatever, Batwoman. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Um, and they're fun, but I want to do my own characters. I don't mind doing like I've drawn Sniper a couple times, but it's not something I do every day. I'm constantly drawing Spider-Man. He's easy. He's easy. Spidey. Spidey's fairly easy. I'll do something else. With Spidey, you can, just do, just lay it out. But with Spidey, you can, there's his eyeballs. You can put his back in there. Oh, and put his, there's his hand. There's his hand, but just make him out, be wacky. Wasting ink. There's his one hand. So there's his thing. And put his knee up here. And his foot comes out that way. The other leg would be like down here. I mean, you just misproportion him and make him so he can't do anything. Spider-Man's easy, I think. I actually have that piece down for. I was gonna do a sketch of one of my characters, and I'm like, I was like, yeah, I gotta finish that Absolute Valkyrie piece, which I did. The from, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, and they buy stuff from they want that name. Yeah, and they pay more. Well, yeah, and they pay more because it's a known person. And honestly, your work could have been better, but it doesn't matter. You're not that other person. You're that name. They want that name. They want that Jason Momoa. I know that's not who you're talking about, but it's a name. That's what they want. Yeah, Joe Mad is, especially his Spider-Man was really cool. Yeah, Darksiders. Was it Dark? Was it? It wasn't Darksiders. Was it? I thought it was something else. Yeah, I think I played the first couple ones. I can't remember. I haven't played video games in a long time. I liked his like his initially first stuff, like the Age Apocalypse stuff and the X-Men stuff, where he was integrating more of the American style with the Japanese style, and that was cool. He kind of went more to the manga side, I think, and that's fine. It looks cool, but anything he puts out, I pick up really with when it comes to comics. He did the Inhumans at first. What was it? Ultimate Inhumans or something like that, and that was cool. His Medusa was amazing. I like drawing Medusa too. I usually draw her digitally because of all the hair, and she's fun. I make her a little curvy. I think she looks better that way. I kind of draw her the way Mad does, but a little curvier. I like Medusa. She's cool. I like Black Bolt more, but Medusa's cool. Oh, you mean, of course you like Black more. That's not what I mean. Stop insinuating things. I know you. I know you. Yeah, yeah. The name. That's what they want. Now, like I said, I can see if you had McFarlane sitting next to you, and then, I'm sorry, no offense, but I want to go buy a McFarlane piece print. But yeah, they want that name. Yeah, and those first X-Men runs and stuff. The Image Battle Chaser stuff was really good. Cliffhanger. It was Cliffhanger actually, and I actually do. I have the Cliffhanger's #1 signed by Joe Mad. But like I said, yeah, and it's okay to admit if you go, yeah, it was better than that other guy. You could say that. I that one other guy that was selling prints like crazy. I mean, different styles, yeah, but I was still like, man, I'm better than that guy. What's going on? Oh, his prints are cheaper. That's what's going on. Oh, I see. I see. They want cheap things. And I'm not saying he sucked. He was actually pretty decent. You're allowed to say. You're allowed to have some confidence. It's okay. Sam Keith thinks he sucks all the time. So you're allowed to have confidence. Don't be like Sam Keith. Like I said, I butchered this thing drastically, and I could see where it is. And that's okay. I really wish things were darker. My eyes are so horrible. Yeah, you know what though? They did that. They cut her hair because they couldn't afford. The thing sucked. I mean, that show sucked. Let's face it. But Lockjaw was the best thing in that whole show. But they cut her hair to save money. They didn't want to deal with the effects of it, and that's a shame. They could have done. It could have been. It could have been really good. They should have done that thing. They should have made it a movie. I think they should have made that more of a movie than what is it? What's coming out now? That more Immortals? Is it the Immortals? I don't know. It's a book that I know it's a Kirby book, and it's just something I never got into. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Immortals. I don't know where they're supposed to change up everybody and stuff, which they do that. But they should have made if they had made the Inhumans a movie from the get go. Where's his? Oh, there it is. Uh, they could have had the budget. They could have done her hair right, casted it better. Maximus was a douchebag. I mean, he is in the comics, but he's at least smart. He's not as much of a whiny little turd. That's all he did. shut up, dude. You're supposed to be awesome. I like the Inhumans. I think they're cool. I know that they did that also because they didn't have the X-Men. So they were trying to make the Inhumans the X-Men. And it's just like in the comics, they're trying to phase them out. Or not phase out the X-Men, but almost, limit them a little bit more. And bring in more Inhuman titles. Stupid. We don't own the rights to the movies. Why they would make a show about it. Yeah, and the funny thing is, they even, I think they filmed it in IMAX, or they released the first one in IMAX or something, but I don't know why. Like I said, they mainly did it, they wanted to establish the Inhumans as being the new, you know what I mean, mutants. Like, these are where it's at. Because they didn't have the X-Men movie rights, so... But they just sucked. And that's the thing. They should have realized it really sucked. Did they realize that? Did they think when they were making it, this is going to be awesome? Even Corgan, he stomped his foot a little bit, and like, oh, what is this? What's going on? It's just so bad. Like I said, Lockjaw it was the best part of that whole movie. It was cool. And they made Black Bolt. They didn't even give him his costume, which you don't have. Yeah, Black Bolt's costume is iconic and cool. Even his powers they didn't do right, and whatever. They just ruined it. They totally ruined it. It was disappointing. They even ruined him a little bit in the comic books, but excuse me, I did like that. I kind of enjoyed that Black Bolt comic book they had out, but there was too much dialogue in it. It's like this. You should have had that artist shine more and just have him do his thing. I understand having Black Bolt stares off into the narrate, kind of like a Sin City type thing, a little bit here and there, but man, the other cast members were definitely talkative enough. Artwork wasn't bad enough either. It was okay. I can't remember. I don't know if there was a reason why they canceled it, or COVID happened, or I don't know. I can't remember. But it was cool. I mean, it was good. But I think right now all I get is Deadpool because Bacalo was on it. I don't know if he still is because the next issue he's not going to be on, so I don't know if he's taking a break or what. But I like Bacalo. The story sucked, but I like Bacalo's artwork. And that's all I'm getting right now, really. I get Batman still just because it's Batman. I haven't really read him. I don't really buy much of the main companies. I used to have a bigger pull, and I just started phasing them out. I'm like, I just couldn't take it anymore without knowing what was going on. Even my brother, he collected Venom and Spider-Man longest time. Last month, he's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not buying them anymore. And he had a good $50, $70 in his pull from not getting his books yet. But he's like, I can't. He's like, it just sucks. They're ruining Venom. So. And that's somebody who doesn't know what's going on with the politics of the industry today. He just was like, yeah, these suck. So it shows you it's pretty bad. He knows. He knew the industry was screwing stuff up without knowing, about everyone in it. You nib. Oh, you were going to that. I am going to destroy you. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Oh, it's a little too thick, but still. I gotta let that dry for 4 hours. That's okay. And that's what these things are. They're fun. I guess I'm giving it away to Frege. So yeah, well, he can live with that big pool of ink there. But I don't know if I showed it on Shea Street. I think I did, the Cyberfrog that I'm going to try to bribe EVS with. I like it, except the way I have his leg, it goes behind his arm in the same direction. Practically, it goes this way. So you kind of don't, it's like versus of the leg. So it's a tangent, and could have done something different. But it's all right. The rest of it's really solid, and I think he'll like it. I don't know if you can hear the dog whimpering. She wants to go outside, but she won't go outside because of the fireworks. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I have a text message. I get very anxious if I don't answer those, depending on who it is. Yes, yes. I too discriminate. I too discriminate against my friends. So, Mr. Max, are you pure German native? Because your English is pretty solid. I speak the most limited Spanish anyone can. My ex-wife is Mexican, and no habla español, a poquito. My accent is also horrible. Yo soy americano. Me llamo Jason. ¿Cómo está? So yeah, I don't really speak Spanish. Tostanda esquí. I don't even know what that means, to tell you the truth. Maybe where's something. But see, if I were David Finch, this thing would have been finished by now. Yeah, poor dog. I mean, she wants to go outside, but she just won't go outside. So, yeah, but yeah. I was gonna see if Shay wanted to come on. I was gonna send her a tweet, see if she's like, "Hey, you want to jump in?" She don't want to jump in. She don't care. She don't care about that nonsense. I don't know if I'm gonna hide that later. I'm gonna white in and get those laces back in there. Need some white out. Oh, sorry, I stopped paying attention in chat for a couple of seconds. Stopped by Marvel, yeah. Oh wow, 15 years ago. Yeah, I recently, because through being married and college and everything, I was off and on a lot. I recently started back up the past 10 years. I did buy the Averse X thing. I buy a lot. A lot of the stuff I buy is because of art. If I like the artwork, I'm gonna buy it. Even just with X-Men or the X-Men thing with the Phoenix and stuff. Yeah, but like I said, I'm a Bacala fan, and he drew some of those new X-Men runs, stuff like that. I picked those up. If I see cool art, I'm gonna buy it. So I understand what you're saying, though. Oh, fully German. Wow, yeah, you have great English. I know Ramstein's big over there. I never got into them. I mean, they're good, and I do listen to El Nino who sing in Spanglish, like mainly English, but some Spanish here and there. And I know some, like I understand the context of it. Ramstein sings completely in German, and the music is brutal. I like it, but I just can't. With the sing, I'm a lyrics guy. I don't listen to too much instrumental, so if I can't understand what they're saying, it kind of turns me off a little bit. She is awesome. Quarry, Street. Oh, cool. You have an oh you have a well, you're Indiegogo. Cool. She's actually really good with stuff like that. She's very helpful. Yeah, and that's the thing. She's super nice. She gives her opinions, and she has good opinions, and good. She's creative. She's a writer. She's a poet. So she kind of knows. Not kind of. She does know. And yeah, it's not fake. She's not genuinely. She's not fake. She's very genuine. She's genuine articles where yeah, man, Steve. Like I said, they're good. I know they're big over. I know. Well, they're German. They're from Germany. I know. Going over there, they invaded, man. They invaded the U.S. big time. And they deserve it. They're brutal. Yeah, yeah. She's cool. Like I said, I was gonna hit her up, be like, hey, you want to come on? Maybe chat for a little while, but that's okay. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming because it's 10 o'clock. But still, people might be going to bed soon. I don't know, but also, I know I had steak, but I get hungry quick. I get buff. Oh, yeah. Who messaged me? Oh, she did. What time was that? Half hour ago. Oh, called me Mr. Artist. That's friendly of her. I'm texting somebody in the middle of a stream. That's very professional. And then I also have a. I'm not gonna check that one. Check that later. Sorry, very professional. We do nothing but professionalism here at Unhinged Entertainment Presents Absolute now on Indiegogo. Back at today. Nothing but professionalism. Did I stop the music? Don't stop the music. Oh, I did. I locked my screen. Oh no. You guys can't hear that sultry piano music. I know everybody was like, Jason, no. No. Give it. We need more. There you go. Rest easy. Jason delivers. His 1,243 viewers minus 1,240 will get what they asked for. You want piano, we give you piano. So, do you know what you're going to be doing with your Indiegogo? Are you going to do a mailing first? Which one thing I definitely screwed up. I should have left my mail-in list on a lot longer. I thought you could only do a month, and I should have left it up for the 6 months that you're allowed. That way, you can build it your you know your clientele, so to speak, because that's who they are. They're just essential. They're just future backers, really. So if you get 500, even if even half of them back it, that's 250 backers right there. So you know when you're going to be doing with that, or my book I initially had because it was going to be just a comic at first, and I know I went over this with Shay, but so I had the first 3 issues done. So book one was essentially done, and just gotta screw this up. Gotta screw this up. Oh, smearing is always dangerous whenever it's something like this. So yeah, I was ready to go. You know, they were done written. So, but with the industry being the way it is, I was like, yeah, you know what? And then discovering CG, finding out what they were about, and with Frege going over there, I'm like, how could CG even remotely be bad if you have Art Bear and Dan Frege in it? It's like, yeah, definitely okay. So But I was like, yeah, Indiegogo might be the way to go. I still say I'm a year late in a nice short. Uh, if I had all my vision and was on Indiegogo last year, probably I think I would be doing a lot better than I am right now. But Absolute is on Indiegogo right now. Absolute on Indiegogo back at today. So yeah, I do plan on doing more, not live streaming, hopefully, but uploads to YouTube. I do have other media on here. I usually go over CG campaigns or Indiegogo campaigns that I've backed. Some of them I didn't know if they were CG or not. Like I said, that to me they look good and they don't look like they're pandering or pushing an agenda. Oh, Jason Myron, shoot David Finch. Jim Lee would have had this finished 6 months ago. Oh, okay. Found out about the listing thing a week ago. What do you mean the listing thing, if you don't mind me asking? Do you mean like listing on Indiegogo? Is that what you mean? Because I said with my book being as far done as it was, I should have launched sooner. Uh, on Indiegogo itself, I should have launched sooner. I didn't because of all the campaigns that were coming out. I didn't want to, go up against them, and it really not going up against them in a way because if somebody's going to back one at, let's say they back one at 50, and you have one at 15, minus shipping, the odds are, you know what, yours is less, and they might back it anyway. Or they'll be like, I'm going to follow it and back it in a week. So I should have gone live sooner. Live and learn, Jason. Live and learn. Oh, look when I talk like this, Many Penny. Oh, speaking of Many Penny, Charlie's book is coming out. Or she launched her pre launch. Charlie's London is awesome. She's a sweetie. I'm hoping to be on her channel soon. She just got to find a time slot for me because my work hours are pretty crappy. I work in pretty much the daytime practically, so I get home by 8 or 9. Yeah, and she's in London, so she doesn't really want me to stream her on that. But weekends are good. I use a lot of nib work. I'm going to read your things. I know you can highlight stuff, and I don't really know StreamYard that well, so I'm not going to bother messing with anything. Plus, I don't know if I can do it with a free one. But yeah, I mainly use nib. I can't really see where the brush hits, so I like that is why it is better to have somebody with you. And, yeah, who can read them? Yeah, yeah, and that is true too. But I do like interacting. Like when I would go live on Facebook, I do. I've had Facebook for years, and obviously my friends live in other states, and so they would sometimes jump on and comment. And I like interacting. I like it. I know I stop from time to time, but also gives you a chance to just look at the glory. Oh, the beauty, so beautiful. So, the pre-listing. Oh, okay. But not before. Oh, I'll be the first. Oh, I gotcha. yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, the pre-launch is pretty much what that is. Uh, and like I said, I had mine up for a month. The mailer, which they call the mail-in because of John Malin. Uh, and I only had mine up for a month. And with mine, if you signed up for the pre-launch, you got a free trading card, which was good. There's the problem with that is sometimes whatever you go through, like I sent out one through the that we were going to go live, or I need your addresses for the card. I sent out one through my website email, and I got like 6 replies back. So I created a Gmail. I sent out, I got more back on that one, but still didn't get all of them. So sometimes it goes to people's spam folders or their social networking folders or stupid stuff like that. But the mailer is good because you can't. And I should have done get a free trading card if you back the book is what I should have done. And you don't like what I did was I didn't like send them out until I went live. I didn't send out the trading cards until I went live. Now, if you do it where if you back the book, you get a trading card, you create a specific tier for that, like in the first 24 hours or whatever, and you could set a timer for it after when you're live. Uh, you do all this stuff. You build your campaign during the pre-launch pretty much to get it right, and so you have that link only active for 24 hours, and so whenever people back it, they get the card. Now, if they don't back it during that time frame, and they did the pre-launch, well, RT Bear, he did this way. He emailed the link for the campaign to the people who backed it an hour early, who did the pre-launch. He emailed the list an hour early, and he also had limited tiers and stuff like that. And you could do that. You can have time limited tiers. You can have specific tiers. I have a couple secret perks. One of them is for people who live locally, so they don't have to worry about shipping uh, and stuff like that. But you build that as you go. So if you want to offer like a free trading card or something with people who back or sign up, you wouldn't worry. You wouldn't send those out, the cards or anything, until a later date. And like I said, you can keep that up for 6 months. So you have 6 months to make your trading cards and stuff like that. And I think the best option is, if anything, people love the trading card. I like doing the trading cards, but the best option is to do like the trading card or a limited cover for the first day, uh, for when the people back and stuff like that. And don't do it just straight out free. I kind of messed up a little bit in that aspect. But the thing is, nobody else is going to have those trading cards. So whoever got them, and that's it. So yeah, the pre-launch page is nice. What I did was I looked at a couple other people's pre-launch pages, like Charlie's London. Right now she's in pre-launch. So I would look at hers, see how she laid it out. I think Graveyard Shift is still in pre-launch, so you could look at his, how it's set up. Some people have a video attached. I think Frege did. He had like that video where he grew the black flag out of the ground with the bullets and the Mountain Dew. So you could do stuff like that. I think I had a video. Can't remember. But like I said, you could keep it up for 6 months, so you can still edit it and stuff like that. And that's where you would also go on into streams or, and stuff. That's where I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time jumping on streams. Being a nobody, I don't know. I just can't. I can't message people on Twitter because I'm not friends with them, or some people have it muted that you can't message them unless they're friends or unless they want you to or something like that. And I don't know. I don't know if people just think my idea sucks. I honestly don't know. And I'm not like looking for, no, it doesn't. I'm just saying, I don't know if the other creators out there might be like, I don't like the concept. I don't like the art. Maybe they are like that. And that's, that's fine. But Uh, Shay's been trying to help me out a lot. She's been nothing but amazing. Um, Hence why I made that red Valkyrie, absolute Valkyrie. I have the other one. I have it over here. There's the other one. I mean, well, she can get ink on the back. Well, I don't want to. Oh well. This is the watercolor and some India ink. I did make her hair bigger in this one. So the bottom half of the hair here is uh, print, and the top half is watercolor. So I think I matched it fairly well. Uh, so I made her blue in this one. There's a little Frege thing, a little Frege bunny. Made her blue in this one. But this is actually where I think I got banned last time. I was showing the butt, which she's not naked, so I don't understand it. But I added this black background. I think it made her stand out more. The other ones have like ink splatters everywhere. This one I put a little black background. So I'm trying to make them different. You know. So this is the other. Where's her sword? Yeah. So this is the third one. I got 5 more to go. Did you back it during? Did you happen to back my book during that stream at all, Max? Or if you don't have the finances, I understand. I'm not mad. I was just curious because I looked at the backers list. I don't remember seeing you during that day. Okay, I'm gonna read your chat. Read the chat, Jason. It is. Like I said, without Shay, that's how Wise Guys got a hold of me. I did a live stream with him, and it was fun. I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get on Charlie's station. She was in the UK, but I was able to message her directly. Everybody else is so hard to message them, and like they're like, "Hey, hit me up, DM me." I'm like, "Well, I can't. I can't hit you up on Twitter." I tried on Instagram with one of them. I don't know if that just turned them off, but I don't want to. And also, I don't want to nag. Thank you. Yeah, and thanks for liking the blue skin. I'm trying to do different things. The other ones were, Caucasian, tan. So uh, I will. I'm trying to do different things. The other ones will probably be also the same. I like the white that was the highlights that I had in their face. They came out pretty well, but it is hard to if you back, let me know during her stream. You would have better luck with Charlie because your time zone isn't that far off. I mean, it is, but it's not as far off as mine. I don't think. She should. She might. Charlie's a sweetie. I know she is under a lot of duress uh, with her pre-launch going up. She's very nervous about it. She doesn't know how it's going to be received because it's not your standard comic book, and I understand that. So I know she's nervous about that. Don't be afraid though to maybe maybe a week or so, hit her up again, and be like, hey, just a reminder, because she's a sweetheart. She's got heart. And Billy Tucci, I don't know if he even hosts people though. And that's the thing. Some of them don't even host people. They like. I don't think Art does because I could hit Art up, but I don't think he really hosts and promotes. You know what I mean by that. Promotes. He'll promote you, I guess, if you like maybe ask him to. But I don't think he I don't think he hosts anybody. I think he does his thing. I think he's more focused on getting Black and White out and Chrono Mechanics. But like I said, I don't think Billy Tucci hosts people. I don't know if he does. Billy Tucci's great. I've been a collector of Shi for years. I would like to thank the other people watching right now. I don't know if one of them's my mother or not, but thank you. I appreciate it. I would like to get on Mandy's. She's one I can't hit up. I, Comicsgate Presents. I really want to get on. I can't get a hold of him. I emailed him, and I know he's really, really busy, so I'm not sweating that. Frega promotes me anytime he sees me in the chat, so I can't ask for much more from him. Like I said, that's why I'm doing this. I'm going to knock that water over. You know, people sometimes have a problem cleaning their brushes and stuff in their coffee mug. I have yet to do that. I don't know, it's because my coffee mugs are way far away from my water. All right, let's see here. I'm looking for, yeah. Oh, okay. So you want to offer an illustration for their project, or you would like an illustration for yours? Questions. Oh boy. Yeah, Freg is cool, man. I can't. I mean, he's the reason why I went. I'm CG. He really is. Uh, he first off explained it properly, and he just made he's just but he's all heart. That dude wears his heart on his sleeve like no other. He is he's a great guy. He was my first back. Like I said, oh, won't you marry him? Well, I mean, the dude has done so much. He doesn't even know me. You know, you gotta respect that. He doesn't need to do that. He just needs to sit in his bunny suit and get stoned. You know, hail Frega. Hail the chat. Hail the chat. Trash stopped. Huh. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think drawing a chaplain would be pretty nice. I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I mean that would like as a gift, or I mean as a trading card. I know I'm asking a bunch of questions. You can tell me to shut up. It's fine. Because you had inquired for me, so I would like to know what you are. What are you inquiring about? Oh, this song's nice. I tried playing Chopin for a test stream once. It got flagged for copyright instantly. I'm like, really? Chopin? I'm really working that arm. This looks better, by the way, in real life. I know my eyes suck, but it really does. Mr. Tucci. Checking the German words. Oh, okay. That's actually cool. And that is smart because Google Translate is not advisable. Luckily, I know enough Latin speaking individuals that I could always get my Spanish checked out. And German, yeah, you. That's but that's pretty cool though of you. Uh, Here's a character you may want to see. Everybody digs the samurai priest. Everybody digs the samurai priest. You do up a samurai priest, man. Let me see that. Uh, Also, what they might like. Trading card. Yeah, yeah, it does. And artwork does look better in real life. Unless you're doing digital, then hey, what you see on the screen is how it looks. But thank you. Yeah, it's actually over rendering in all aspects. I didn't need to go that far into it. Yeah. I mean, I want my campaign to get funded. Obviously, if it does, hey, cool. Yeah, do up a samurai priest. I can offer that up as a print. People would like a print of just a samurai priest. I'm kind of in the crunch zone. I got like 18, 19 days left, and I'm just over halfway. So I do want to close out uh, with Shay. I would like going to see if Shay would let me close out the book. So I'm hoping it gets funded, but close out on her channel because she was the first stream I was on. So yeah. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, I was gonna damage up this shoulder plate. There we go. I gotta damage it up. Add more damage. Some battle damage. A little Stephen Platt type stuff I'm trying to do in this one too. So I put these little dashes in when I shouldn't half the time. They're unnecessary. But I have the free StreamYard. I don't know how much longer I'm allowed to stream. I think you only get 6 hours a month or something like that. Honestly, I mean, I might end up paying for it. I'll see what happens. Put another little bullet dent here. But this one, we're not going to do those dash lines. We're just gonna hit this little spider type looking cracks. To me, they look like spider webs. And then we're gonna put one here, but this one, just gonna do that, and then and then we're not gonna put any lines there because I'm gonna think. Go do that little unnecessary McFarlane type lines that don't do anything for anything. Yeah, I think a lot of the artists back, that are in their 40s right now, Liefeld, Lee, and McFarlane are like the top influences. Obviously Kirby maybe and stuff like that, but yeah. So I mean, you grew up in the '90s. McFarlane was definitely on your list. I know a lot of CGers really love Liefeld. Like I said, I wasn't really allowed. I don't mind him. When I grew up, I grew older and a little more knowledgeable. I was like, yeah, I had issues with him with his art. I don't have issues with him. I like his. I like his energy. That's what I like. He is stylistic, so you can recognize it in a heartbeat. I like that. But you know when there's a Liefeld. And honestly, he has gotten better over time. Ooh, he have a garter belt on. That's to hold up his gun. That's his holster belt thing. He's got a gun on the other side of his leg. Although I could, actually, yeah, I could squeeze it in because his his leg is kind of turned. So, yeah, his leg's kind of turned. So I could put a gun in the holster there. We'll put the holster there because that's what that gun is from. So we'll put the holster here. And then we're going to leave that flap open because he's got the gun out. He took the gun out because he's going to shoot some mofos. And I was also allowed to collect Cyberforce. So Mark Silvestri was also an influence in a way. Who kind of draws like Liefeld, or Jim Lee. But we pretty much got, because we started, we got comics at a grocery store once, and my brother got in Spider-Man, my other brother got X-Men, and I got Thor. You could say I got the crap end of the stick, but there's some, I mean, you got Walter Simonson coming out of Thor, and so that was a huge influence when I was in, learning how to draw. So, very. He didn't. I had to go buy the back issues, obviously, but Ron Friends was on Thor. Whenever I first. Oh, there you go. Nothing but the best here, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Friends was on Thor, and the first book I had was the first cameo of the New Warriors, the good New Warriors, mind you. Those new Warriors didn't come about till I'm an old man, like right now. So I also then started collecting New Warriors. So I didn't really get the full crap end of the stick, but I didn't get those cool Claremont Jim Lee combos, or the Mark Silvestris, and the Tom McFarlanes, and the Fabian Nicieza, stuff like that. But I had Ron Friends and Tom DeFalco. Great writer. So that was I remember the issue, Thor 410. Fights the Juggernaut. It was a fun book. They don't make them like that no more. It's about him and Juggernaut going at it. Juggernaut starts to win. That's when the New Warriors come in. And then I started collecting New Warriors. So you don't want to render this as much. Oh, so textury. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Could bring out the Captain America image. You might have to explain that one, man. I don't know what you mean. I know are you talking about when they relaunched the Marvel titles and Liefeld was the artist and they had that eagle on his forehead instead of the American A? That was pretty dumb. And that floating Captain America head on the cover that Liefeld did. Liefeld. He cracked me up, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He didn't have to meet with my brother, and he did. He's got energy, and I like it. And I respect Liefeld. Liefeld to me is like Pollock. I don't understand it fully, but I respect it. That's what Liefeld is for me. You know, he's respected. He is talented, just not for me. Not my taste. I like French roast coffee. He's more of a blonde. He's a blonde roast. He's not really my cup of joe. Oh yeah. So we were talking about the same thing. Yeah, we're talking. Oh, you're talking about that chest. You're talking about that chest. You know what? They try to defend it. I think Frege has defended it, and I know that I've seen that image of like there's this muscle builder guy, and he kind of looks similar, but at the same time not, because he's standing more at an angle where you could see his other pec, and Cap is standing sideways, blatantly standing sideways, but yet his pec is sticking out, and the shield is so far up his arm that his hand would be. Yeah, it wasn't good. The coloring was good on it. Like the coloring. Yeah, poor life. Like I said, I respect him. I have nothing but respect for the man, but he's just not my style. He's not my style. Even my brother, who worshipped Liefeld, he's like he was like, ugh. Yeah, that cat was It was supposed, like I think Liefeld said, it's supposed to be a promotional piece that was not supposed to be let out ever. I'm like, dude, that's very well colored for being a promotional piece that was never supposed to see the light of day. It was funny. Yeah, they did that. He wrote like that. Heroes Reborn, I think, is what it was, where they relaunched. Although you had Jim Lee in the Fantastic Four, and that was pretty cool. Um, uh, and Liefeld was on Captain America, and oh man, why they took that A off his head, I'll never know. I don't know. That was a weird decision, but yeah, that thing didn't go over well. The whole Heroes Reborn initiative thing. I can't remember. I think Tom. I can't remember if not Tom. Diedo did Thor. I can't remember, somebody did Thor, but I need more here. I need more. But yeah, that was a tragedy. That wasn't good. Like the only thing good you got out of it was Jim Lee doing Fantastic Four for a little bit, and that was cool. And I know there's some people that don't like Jim Lee. They criticize his. I think they criticize his anatomy. I can't remember what they do, or they just his rendering, which is fine. Everybody has it, but to me, Jim Lee is kind of the pinnacle as far as because he's really not. He's more of a technical type illustrator. Like McFarlane is more of a cartoony type illustrator, and that's what I really like. Same thing with Larson. Larson's first Savage Dragon run, the miniseries, was just amazing. And obviously, I mean, for obvious reasons, he hasn't been as detailed, but he's putting out his book constantly. I don't know. And Larson, as a person, he could be pretty crass and stuff, and can reflect in and what you see in his comic, but his first initial miniseries was fantastic. Yeah, yeah, and people do and everyone knows that he gets criticized on the feet, and people are like, well, that's a choice. He can draw feet. He just chooses to draw them. I'm like, if you can draw feet, you can draw them better than. And I understand a little of the reasoning, but at the same time, feet are hard. I'm not going to deny it. Like I said, I got to fix his, but come on, dude. He's at least got feet. I don't want to touch this. I gotta go in pencil and tighten this up. I don't want to touch this as he starts to touch it. I don't want to continue the gun. Oh. There was actually uh, like 20 reasons why Liefeld sucks. And you know what? Like I said, I don't want to bash him. He's a big influence on the CGers, a lot of them. And I do respect him. But the article's still funny. He's funny. I mean, I don't care who you are. Like, I know my flaws and everything. Make fun of them all you want. And that's good. That's good to be subjective because it makes you know what you like. But it's a funny article. there's two of them. There's like 20 reasons why Rob Liefeld sucks, and there's like another 20 reasons why. They're funny. I found him like 10 years ago, but yeah, there's a lot of them out there. But sometimes, like I said, that I know McFarlane inked it, but that New Mutants, some of his New Mutant stuff is really, he's got some great stuff out there. So I mean, and the dude pumps out work. Like I said, I respect him. I really do. He's just not one of my influences, and that's fine. I know he's a big influence on Malin. Frege, big influence on Frege. Um, and a couple of the other CGers, they like him. I'm not knocking the dude. I don't want people to get me wrong. Right. And yeah, and you know what? Liefeld also knows it too. He knows, he just obviously, honestly, he doesn't care, and I don't blame him. I'm like, dude, I'm a millionaire. What you got going on, Maria? There's I don't sub to him or anything, but I don't know how I saw it. It was on Facebook. Uh, I think one of his posts was like drawing something from the rooftop in Italy. So, exactly, like he might not be able to draw feet, but he's in a rooftop hotel drawing something in the middle of Italy. So you can't, or was it Rome? You can't really take anything away from him. He's a good dude, and I can't say enough that I do respect him. I don't like when people talk about him in streams and stuff. If I happen to be in it, I pretty much do say that he's a nice guy. That's all as far as I get. I don't comment about the artwork because I don't want to make anybody upset, And also, everybody's heard everything. They've all heard the same excuse as to why. How much time we at here? I've been going for 2.5 hours. Holy mother of Troy! I might end it. I might call it a day or a night. I'll probably draw more of this tonight. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Draw every day, like Frege says, and I do believe in that motto, that mantra. Oh, excuse me. I was supposed to get a shirt from his wife because he's got that shirt that says "Draw every day" on it, and I really want one. I can make one at my job, but I don't want to do that. That's his thing. But draw every day, and you could suck so much that you over render a forearm. Draw every day. Draw every day. Hey man, Max Works. Thank you so much for chatting with me. I appreciate it immensely. Really do. Good people. Yeah, do up a Samurai Priest, man. I'd love to see it. You should. I should be on your Twitter. So go ahead and DM it to me when you're done. I wouldn't mind making a poster out of it. Cost you a couple bucks. If I have a couple bucks. I have a couple bucks. I give more than a couple bucks. American. Um, yeah, do it up, man. I'd love to see it. I mean, he's on the campaign page. He wears. If you look in the video, you see him stabbing people. So you can kind of see his feet in there. He kind of wears sandals with that lacing going up the calf. Otherwise, that he wears, kind of a priest garb, all black with the white collar showing. You do him up. That'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be fun. Good time. Good time. Appreciate it. I'm going to end it. Yeah, actually, I am going to go back into it, but with white. I'm going to add some white because it's too much. And also add a little white. I do these weird line things. You'll see them in Samurai Priest, in that Samurai Priest piece. But I'll do some white in the hat and maybe do some. I'll do more, but I got to pencil in the gun, get it right, the perspective right on it, because I kind of threw it off a little bit with the. I could fix it. But yeah. Well, it was good talking with you. Have a good night. Thank you to whoever was watching as well. You can always chat. We don't mind here at Unhinged Entertainment Presents Absolute. Now in Indiegogo. I could sign off like Zach does. Thanks for the GoFundMe, the Indiegogo. No, I'm just going to sign off. Thanks for watching, Max. Have a great day. I don't know what time it is over there or what dimension in Germany. Thanks again. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.